From Lalate News headquarters in Santa Monica, this is Mornings Lalate.
It's a big morning of Mornings LA and Early Mornings LA with incredible great news about what's going on with your money. And in this recording, we'll go over the nearly $100,000 of for stimulus checks that are in every U.S. state done by executive action for stimulus. But we start today, of course, with the major breaking news stories that you need to know. They are that the retail sales numbers released minutes ago were stronger than expected. How did this happen? I'll be going over the latest details on this major number that impacts as the recession is clearly underway. We'll go over what it means for you and your money. We had on Wednesday the CPI being a major beat. We had on Thursday the PI being a major beat. Then today, inflation also signaling that retail sales is a major beat. What's going on? It signals that this U.S. economy is getting very difficult to project and very difficult to gauge. That's why you have to get that fourth stimulus check, which is in every U.S. state. A recession's underway, and that a recession is about to grow very dramatically, but you're not going to worry about that. You're going to prepare your family, your household, and yourself by getting these incredible checks. Fourth stimulus check in every U.S. state. They become a law. They became a law in the month of March, and you deserve to get them. Go right in this video and become a member and get the huge fourth stimulus checks in every U.S. state, approximately $100,000, and stay to the second half as we go over all these incredible sums of money. Huge sums of money. Go right in this video, become a member. Also, late in this video, $5,000. Exciting, yes. Because the CPI tracked higher, then your benefits could be going up at least about $5,000 per year more a lifetime. Wow, we have the latest details on that coming up later in this recording. Then we'll also be turning to the Build Back Better Act and turning back to the other economic news that was released minutes ago and signal what's going on with this economy. The toast is toasted, the butter is buttering, the coffee's brewing. Stay with me as we wake up this morning with a lot more money in our hands. Go under this video and get those four stimulus checks and become a member and stay the second half. The toast is toast and the butter is buttering as Mornings LA gets underway. It's a big day. It's a big, bold, beautiful day as Mornings LA starts right now. And good morning, everybody. I hope you're having a beautiful day. The CPI number released on Wednesday, the PPI number released on Thursday, and the sales number for retail released minutes ago all signal the same thing. Inflation's still going strong, and that's why you got to become a member. Later in this recording, we're going to go over all these incredible checks. You deserve them, and I'm so excited you're joining me on a big, bold, beautiful morning. How are you doing? Hope the weather is good where you are. Hope you're having a beautiful day. Keep that smile on your face throughout the day. We got good times coming because big money is available for you in this recording. $100,000, then $5,000, then $80,000. Oh, it's a good day. Keep that smile going because those four stimulus checks are in every U.S. state. We're going to go over all those incredible sums of money in just a second. Did you become a member yet? Go right in this video, become a member. Purple Hawk, Purple Power, or Calcino VI member. And then stay the second half as we go over these huge checks. We're going to of course, start with the breaking news minutes ago. It just came in, and it was the retail sales number. Were retail sales a beat? Were they a miss? Did inflation hurt the consumer less in the stores? Did they buy less in the month of June? Let's go over that breaking news starting right now. Before we get to how it works, let's go back to yesterday. Yesterday, one of the Fed governors under Jay Powell, his name is Christopher Waller, said he wanted to see today's retail sales number before he tells you if he's going to come in more aggressively at the Federal Reserve at that meeting on July 26. He said if today's number is more is a beat, if today's number is better than expected, then the Federal Reserve will have to act more aggressively. Let's go over an example. Let's say the retail sales number today was supposed to be 1 and it came in at 4. Well, that's better than expected. The Federal Reserve would obviously be more aggressive. They'd come in more than just a casserole. They'd probably put hot sauce on the casserole. That's how it would work. So Waller said he wanted to see if today's number beat expectations, if it was higher than expected or weaker. Let's look at what Waller said yesterday before we go over that retail sales number in 1 second. Waller said yesterday, my base case for the July meeting is incoming data. We have important data being released on retail sales and housing coming in before our July meeting. If that data, retail sales, comes in stronger than expected, that would make me lean towards a higher hike on interest rates at the July meeting. He basically says if retail sales comes in better than expected today, he's likely to do something more aggressively at that July meeting. So what did retail sales do? It came in higher than expected. Here you go. Here's the breaking news starting right now. This is the breaking news for July 15th, 2022. Right on air live. The retail sales numbers were a major beat. They were better than expected. Today's numbers signaled that retail sales rose 1% month to date. That's compared to estimates projecting at 0.9%. So it was a major beat. On a monthly basis, they mean something different when comparing to inflation. I'll get to that in a second. So basically, the retail sales for the month of June came in higher than expected at 1% when Wall Street was expecting 8.9%. Advanced retail sales were better than expected, and they were a big jump from the 0.1% decline in the month of May. So May was actually down and June was actually higher. This is fascinating. Andrew Hunter, senior economist at Capital Economics, said the 1% raise in retail sales isn't as good as it looks because there's something else happening. What is that something else? I'll go back to that in a second. So let's go back to Waller. Waller said that he was waiting to see if this number today on retail sales for last month are higher than expected. And if they are, then he is likely to do something more aggressive at that July meeting of the Federal Reserve. Well, there you go. Based upon Waller's comments, I agree. I have been saying all this week since the CPI was released on Wednesday that the Federal Reserve is likely to do a 1 basis point increase, otherwise known as 100 basis point increase. Why? The CPI released on Wednesday was a major beat, 9.1%, when it was expected to be 8.8%, showing that inflation has not come down. Inflation is still going up. The Thursday number was also an inflationary number. It's called the PPI. It showed that inflation went higher. And then Waller, after the CPI and PPI, said, I'm waiting to see the last number, the retail sales. Is the retail sales going to go higher than expected? Here you go. It went higher than expected. So is this a difficult analysis? Well, for me and you, it's not. But for Wall Street, they're really making me sort of, dizzy. Why is that? Wall Street said they were ecstatic with the retail sales numbers. Excuse me? Why are you ecstatic with the retail sales number? Let me explain to you the confusion that Wall Street's having. Wall Street thought that these retail sales numbers were great, and that is why the Dow initially popped up 450 points upon the what they thought was great news. Is it great news that Jay Powell's going to do a 100 basis point increase in July 26th or 27th? That's not great news. So here's Wall Street's getting confused. They are realizing that the data was too strong after the CPI was a beat, the PPI was a beat, and now the sales are a beat. And they don't realize that it should not have been stronger than expected because now, as Waller says, I'm going to do something more aggressive. I'm going to do something more aggressive. And it's going to be more than hot sauce on the casserole on July 26th. They're likely to do 100 basis point increase is what I said on Wednesday. By Thursday, 88% of polled analysts said yes, 100 basis point increase in July 26th. What are those analysts saying today? 44% say 100 basis point. What's going on with these people? Wait a second. They're all abandoning me. Yesterday, they're all backing me. Now they're abandoning. Now 44% say it's not going to be 100 basis point. We'll go back to that in a second. If this sounds confusing to you, this is why you have to get a forced stimulus check that is in every U.S. state. If this sounds so darn confusing, then this economy is a very confusing economy, and that's why you got to get it. Stay the second half as we go over these incredible forced stimulus checks in every U.S. state. They are about $100,000. You deserve this money. You deserve this money. It's done by executive actions by Joseph Biden. Single individual, $75,000 or less, go get it. Married couple, $150,000 less, go get it. How do you get it? Go under this video, join this channel, and become a member. And the second half of this video, we're going to go over all these incredible checks. And for the first time on mornings, we're going to go actually over the newsletter together as a family. You deserve these incredible checks. And the statements out of Wall Street shows that they are having big problems figuring out where this economy is, even with data that seems so inherently simplistic. A recession is underway, and that financial cliff is just around the corner. You don't want to risk it. You want to get that money right now to prepare your family in view of an economy in which analysts are just having a real bad problem figuring it out. Let's go back to the other breaking news of that retail sales number released minutes ago. Okay, now this is where it gets really interesting. Retail sales, I told you, was higher than expected. This is the month of June. Data released minutes ago. But was it a good number or was it a bad number? Okay, here we go. Now it gets interesting. The number for retail sales is not adjusted for inflation. So the people who are going in the store that were buying the products spent 1% more than the month before. But inflation went up 1.3% in that same period, so retail sales, when you adjusted for inflation, were actually down. So is that what Wall Street's celebrating about? I don't know. I don't drink their lobster sauce. You know, it's Friday. It's Casual Friday, and you know they're on the lobster sauce. You know, they've already had a double. They've already had a double lobster sauce. And I just don't know why they're celebrating this number, because you know what Jay Powell's going to do. He's going to do a 100 basis point increase at that July FOMC meeting, July 26th, 27th is what I'm predicting. If this seems a little bit more peculiar, then wait till you hear this news. Wall Street was celebrating the corporate earnings from two new bank results. Second quarter release minutes ago. They are Wells Fargo and Citigroup. Why is Wall Street celebrating these numbers? Citigroup's stock jumped 5.2% as it beat estimates. And Wells rose 3% the stock after reporting its corporate earnings are down 50%. Excuse me? The corporate earnings are down 50%, 48% in one quarter, and Wall Street's celebrating that? You just need to lay off the lobster sauce. You all need to lay off the lobster sauce on Wall Street. All right, here's some numbers that are very easy to understand. Consumer confidence. Confident? Are you confident in these numbers? I'm very confident in the numbers. Are they confident numbers? They are not confident numbers. Consumer confidence numbers were released minutes ago, and these were released by the U.S. University of Michigan. These are just breaking news, just minutes ago. And the number what came in at a 51.1. What's a 51.1? Well, the worst number ever recorded is a 50. So we're right about the worst consumer confidence number ever recorded in their history of their tracking. And this number shows little improvement over recent months. Wow. So American consumers are not confident. Am I confident that the Federal Reserve is going to raise those rates? Yeah. My confidence is going to be 100 basis points. Yeah, I am. Even though that consensus is now switched on Wall Street from 80% of markets agree to be to less than 44%. Empire State Manufacturing Survey for July was just released minutes ago, and this is actually good news. This is good news. It posts an 11.1 reading, meaning that companies are now seeing a relief of the supply chain disruption. What supply chain disruption? Inability to get the goods from the manufacturer to you. This is one of the reasons initially inflation occurred. We couldn't get the products from the manufacturer to you. We didn't have truck drivers and things like that. The ports were closed, all that type of stuff. So the number is showing an improvement, and this is not going to be a surprise to you, because over this last 5 days, I've had a lot of analysts saying that the improvement on the supply chain disruption has really been significant. And here are traders. The number of traders now believing that's a 100 basis point increase from the July FOMC meeting on July 26th has now dropped to 42% minutes ago. It was 88% yesterday. I just think it's Friday. I just think it's Friday. They already popped out the lobster sauce, and they're like, you know what? It's it's just a different day, and they dropped their predictions. They are a finicky group of people. Now, what's good for you is that the fact that the CPI is so darn high, your benefits are going to go up an astronomical amount, potentially about $5,000 lifetime per year. Oh boy, this is really good. It's almost as good as bacon. To which Bob Bacon, one of the viewers last night, asked in the live chat. He said, LA, is that for Social Security as well? It is. If you're on SSI, SSDI, Veterans Benefits, Social Security, any type of benefits, your benefits are going up an astronomical amount. The amount could be confirmed in just a few weeks. But at the moment, it's looking like it could be about $5,000 per year lifetime. This is the reason you want to go out and start dancing right now, not because of lobster sauce, because of the raise of your benefits. This is because this Wednesday number, the CPI released on Wednesday was a major beat. What do we need to do? We need to see if the CPI number that's going to be released the next 3 months remains about the same or better. If that's the case, then you're going to see an astronomical raise of your benefits you've never seen of a generation, and you'll probably never see it again in your lifetime. We're going to experience it as a family, as a community, right here, right together, and it's just going to be heartwarming. Your benefits will be raised up because the CPI, which is inflation, continues to stay hot. Let's look and see what happened with that CPI on Wednesday for you to understand where we're going. CPI is an inflationary number, and it was released on Wednesday. The Wednesday number was the June CPI because it's a month out. And that June CPI was a major beat. Let's see what happened. In the month of May, that inflation number was 8.6%. In the month of June, released this Wednesday, 9.1%. Astronomically through the roof. Wall Street is expecting an 8.8%, and yes, your benefits are going to go up an enormous amount of money. Viewers last night were just celebrating in the live chat. A lot of viewers had great questions. Is it going to go? How much is your benefits going to go up? I'm looking at about $5,000 is what I'm projecting for you. The percentage will be, so these were the questions I got. Let me go over the answers again on camera right now because I was in the live chat answering them as it was happening. Viewer said, does everyone's benefits go up the same amount? They go up the same percentage. So everyone's amount of benefits will go up the same percentage. Number two, will everyone go up 5,000? No, it depends on how much your benefits are. Number three, do you have to do anything? No, it's all automatic. It's all wonderful. Number four, what about the swapping for COLA to inflation that we talked about so much on this channel? What about fit stimulus? You don't need it anymore because this is what we've always wanted for. Our dreams are coming true. This is exactly what you wanted. This swap is happening based upon runaway inflation. So what do we need to look for? We need to look to see that the number you just saw on that graphic remains about the same or better in July, August, and September's number, which are released a month later. So we're currently in July, we're going to see it in August. Then August, see it in September, September, see it in October. And you're done. You got it. It's lifetime because remember, once your benefits go up, they never, ever go down. It's a great day, and we're just getting started. Now, in the second half of this video, we're going to go over these incredible 4 stimulus checks in every U.S. state. Let's recap these checks. But before we do, a personal note. It just sort of fits right here. As this economy gets worse, I've already told you, you're going to see a stimulus stampede. You're going to see people coming on this channel trying to get the money. That's great. Channel grows. We get a bigger community, bigger family. That's great. However, what I'm seeing out there right now is as the economy grows, people will still not change their behaviors and will remain lazy. And they will become jealous of you. Not me, them, you. They're going to get jealous of you because you took the effort to learn. You took the effort to educate yourself, to be informed so that you could make your family better, so that you could make yourself better. And they don't want to put that effort in. They're going to be very upset that you have put yourself in a better situation than they have. The best examples I can use are the following. Two people in the same college, same university, and they both have the equal opportunity to spend an extra year in college to get a higher degree. The one doesn't want to do it because he's lazy. The other one does. The other guy stays in college one extra year. He's now qualified for a higher paying position. The other person didn't want to make the effort. He went out and had some fun with his life. Well, as time goes on, the person who spent an extra year on education is going to have higher salaries. The other person's not. And the other person's going to be upset about it. Should have put the effort in. Should have put the effort in. It's like two people who buy the same antique car, but one of the two antique cars has a special engine that's a little bit faster. And the person who bought the cheaper engine wants to have the same price as the person who bought the more expensive engine. He wants to have the same retail price. You're not going to get it. So people who put the effort in, learn about where this economy is, watch the videos, take notes, get the money, and prepare their household. You're going to be a much better circumstance. And people who don't, that remain lazy and never change from being lazy, are going to stay lazy, and their jealousy will increase. Don't let that impact you or this family. This family is not about that. This family is about people who want to learn, who want to know as much information as they can. Because in the second half of this video, you're going to watch as the people who have gotten the biggest sums of the money are the people who watch all the videos, who take all the notes, who make all the calls over and over again. Not just one day, not 2 days, not just 1 week. They do it on a routine basis. Let's go over these 4 stimulus checks going over in the second half of this video. These incredible 4 stimulus checks were made law in the month of March. They are federal stimulus. They are a 4 stimulus check in every U.S. state, but they're not from the state. They're from the federal government. It's approximately $100,000. Done by the President of the United States by executive action. It's not from your state, it's not from your governor, it's not from its legislature, it's from the federal government. Done by executive action in the month of March. This money has been around. You qualify. Single individual, $75,000 or less, go get it. Married couple, $150,000 or less annual income, go get it. If you rent, if you own, if you're on SSI or SSDI, go get it. How do you get this incredible financial freedom? Go right in this video and become a member. Join this channel. Join Lalate under the video and become a member and get these incredible checks across the land. Go right in this video right now and become a member. And during the commercial break, after the commercial break, we're going to go over all these incredible checks one at a time, so you know how to get them. And for the first time ever on Mornings Lalate, you're going to see a brand new graphic in which you and I go through the newsletter together. You'll be able to see the newsletter, you'll be able to see the alert together, and we're going to get these big sums of money. You deserve these sums of money. You really deserve it because you've put the effort in. You put the effort in, and when you educate yourself, you're in a better situation. You learn to earn, you move to groove, and that's why you should be so proud of yourself. If you've had a success story, post in the live chat right now, whether it's $100 or $100,000, post your success story because you inspire other people. I'll be back with you in 60 seconds with more of the breaking news, but first, those big checks after the commercial break. I'll go over every single check with you. But first, here's a little bit about the community page as Mornings Lalate continues live on air. If you want money right now, not 5 days from now, and not 5 weeks from now, then reach out to the community page. The volunteers can help you find that money for rent and utilities. That's at news.lalate.com/community. The community page features a series of volunteers who are viewers like you. They can help you find rent, utilities, SNAP, food benefits, mortgage assistance, and help you with eviction moratorium questions as well. Their Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram individuals reach out to them and indicate the city and state you're from, and they'll get back to you shortly. That's a community page. Volunteers working for you, viewers helping one another. Stay with LA for more. Join Lalate Daily for the excitement of the new Lalate live daily. The excitement starts on Mornings Lalate at 9 a.m. Home Lalate returns at 11 a.m. daily. And then afternoons Lalate at 1 p.m. Join us daily as the excitement continues live from Santa Monica on Lalate. And the excitement continues right now, live on air on a beautiful day of Mornings Lalate. It's a gorgeous day. And all weekend long, I will be back with you with new programming as well. So make sure you tune in. Did you become a member during the commercial break? I hope you did. Go right on this video and become a member. Purple Hawk, Purple Power, Casino VIP. Get those incredible checks in every U.S. state. Keep a positive face, keep a smiling face, and keep it motivated. And you're going to do just well. Here we go. These incredible 4 stimulus checks are in every U.S. state. They're done by executive action. Back in the month of March, viewers of this channel asked me to find them checks, and I did. And where did I find it? By executive action from Joseph Biden. They are federal stimulus. Now, when I say they're in every U.S. state, that means they're everywhere. They're not from your state. They're not from your state bank account. They're not sent out from your state. It's not state law. So there's always someone that every night, says, I called up my state legislator's Department of Sanitation. Sanitation? Yeah, I called up the state Department of Sanitation. Asked where my stimulus check is. It's in the garbage man. Excuse me. Why are you calling sanitation for your check? It is not from your state, and it's also not from your sanitation department. So these incredible checks are from the federal government. Second, you qualify, as we just went over the eligibility of this. Third, it's big sums of money. You deserve big sums of money. Number 4, you want to get this money right now because it's absolutely incredible. So together as a family, we're going to go over each of these incredible checks one at a time. And for the first time ever on air, you're going to see the LA newsletter together as a family. We're going to go over how that works as well. Let's jump into each of these incredible checks, starting with check A. When I found these checks, I give them a lettering system of A, B, and C, and thereafter, let's look at the one incredible check A. It is a $6,500 to $12,000 for stimulus check in every U.S. state. Single individual, $75,000 less. Married couple, $150,000 less. Go get it. And if you're on benefits, SSI or SSDI, go get it. How do you get it? You know the routine. Go under this video, become a member. Join the channel. Hit that button that says join the channel. Yeah, there it is. That's where it is. Click that button. Become a Purple Hawk member, Purple Power, or Casino VIP member. Then get that membership newsletter Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and go right down to find it, check A. When you go down on the membership newsletter, you'll see check A, and where you see it, you click the link. I do it all for you in that newsletter. All you have to do is go down to check A, click the link, it goes right into the nationwide website. Then you choose your state, then you choose the weatherizing grant, and you apply. Just absolutely incredible. But you're not going to stop there yet. You're going to go get the wonderful check B. And that wonderful check B is an astronomical $15,000 to $80,000. It's a 4 stimulus check in every U.S. state, $75,000 less, go get it. Married couple, $150,000 less, go get it. How do you get it? Step 1, join this channel. Join the channel. Hit the join the channel button. Become a member. Then get that membership newsletter Monday through Friday via the member alerts. Go right down to you find check B. Click the link. Go right in and apply. And my goodness, did you see what just happened? Did you just see what happened? That was really fast. In just 2 minutes, we have gone over $100,000 of checks. $12,000 for check A, $80,000 for check B, and we are just getting started, baby. Now, let's go to check C. Wow. It is a monthly stimulus check, MSC on average, $2,000. But many viewers are getting an average of $45,000. A lot of viewers have gotten over $100,000. It is for rent, utilities, mortgage assistance, and more. How do you get check C? Step 1. Go on in the video, join, and become a member. Step 2, get that incredible membership newsletter Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and get these incredible check C's. The success story of the viewership of this channel is long been written. The success stories started a long time ago when check C's started paying out to viewers of this channel. Look at these success stories. If you've had a success story, post in the live chat. I don't care if it's $100. I don't care if it's $100,000. I don't care if it's 1 week ago. I don't care if it's 1 year ago. Post a success story, because when you do, you inspire other people, and that's what we're all here for, to help inspire people. Nisi got $20,000 all the way up to Elizabeth for rent. You go get those check C's for rent. Utilities. Do you want these monies for utilities like Nancy at $7,000? Well, Mark's brother-in-law got $15,000. Go get check C. Snap. That will be the legacy of this channel. People lifetime are now on Snap, which they had never heard of before they found this channel. Larry Maui, haven't seen him in a while, but he's getting Snap lifetime because of me. Mark's brother-in-law is getting $250,000 every 10 years because of me. Get that incredible Snap. Then let's go over those combinations. Nisi, Mark, Lorraine, Johnny. Getting combinations of checks, that's what I teach. You have more than one utility, get all utility bills paid. Rent and utilities, mortgages and utilities, get all utilities, all these items paid, and get lots of different rounds. You're going to have a rejection rate. You're going to have about a 50% rejection rate. 5 out of 10 phone calls, you're going to have a no. 5 out of 10 phone calls, you're going to have a yes. Don't worry, that's how it works. Also, you need to make the effort and continue to get rounds. So if you got checks last month, get another round of checks this month. Get more rounds of checks. Let's see what happened. Nisi went from $23,000 to $50,000. Mark went from $32,000 to $166,000. He went from 30 to 50, then 50 to 100, then 166. Lorraine went from 105 to 150. A familiar thing among those viewers, what is it? They're in all the live chats. They're in all the live chats. Do you notice? The people who want to learn earn the most. The more you want to learn, the more you earn. Why? Because there's a lot of things happening. This is a confusing economy. The analysts can't get it right. Data is very conflicting. The federal governors don't get it right. It's a confusing economy. You can't miss a video. I'll be with you all weekend long. I got a lot to go over this weekend, breaking news, so make sure you watch all the videos. Don't disappear on Saturday and Sunday and show back up on Monday and say, do you have money for me? What did you learn over the weekend? Why didn't I went to the beach? You didn't learn anything at the beach. No, I had my cell phone turned on. Turned off. Turn it on. Watch me at the beach. Bring the wave at the waveable check when you're at the beach and watch LA at the beach. These people, Lorraine, Margaret, Johnny, Nisi, they continue to watch the videos and learn to earn. You do the same. Let's recap. First, you go onto the video, subscribe. Second, go onto the video, join the channel. Third, at the front of the channel, hit that bell to make sure notifications set to all on. And now let's for the first time ever on Mornings LA, go over the new LA newsletter together. Yeah, you're going to see the newsletter and see how this works to make sure you know exactly how to get these incredible checks. Here, my friends, the LA newsletter. The LA newsletter is delivered Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, via the YouTube alerts. This is the YouTube alert. It's delivered to you, and you see the line? It says for members only, YouTube alert. Let's go down in that YouTube alert to the bottom where it says view posts. You go beyond the guy with the surfboard, lower and when it says view posts, click the view posts. That sends you right into the LA newsletter. You're done. How simple is that? I don't make it difficult. It's very, very straightforward. You are done. That is the LA newsletter. Congratulations. And you're ready to rock and roll. Let's watch that again. Here's the LA newsletter. It's delivered Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Know your time zone. If you're neither of those, learn what time zone you're in. That is when it is on the West Coast and the East Coast. Next, it's set via YouTube alerts. So make sure your bell is set all to on at the front of the channel. Hit that bell so it's all on. What does a YouTube alert for this look like? There it is. See it? See the first line? It says LA Newsletter Today. LA Newsletter Today. That is what the alert looks like. You go down on the alert, past the guy with the surfboard till there's a button that says says view the post. You click it and you go right in and pounce. Get those incredible sums of money across the board. You deserve it. Do not wait. Go right in this video and become a member. Get those incredible checks across the land. You absolutely deserve it. Later today on this channel on Afternoons LA at 3 o'clock, we have a brand new show. And that brand new show will be going over what happened with really that confusing data that was released today on that CPI, PPI, retail sales, and Fed response to the situation. We'll also be looking at what's going on with consumer confidence, and we'll be recapping the impact of all these inflationary numbers on your benefits. The great news of no less than 3 numbers. First, $100,000 of forced stimulus checks. Second, approximately $5,000 your benefits are going to go up if this inflation stays where it's going. And number 3, the Build Back Better Act. $15,000 to $80,000 of stimulus checks on top of that. Incredible. Just a lot of money. Just a lot of love. Remember, don't let someone rain on your parade because you want to learn to earn. You got to learn things. And the way you learn it is you watch the videos. Continue to watch the videos. Continue to get the money. Continue to also inspire other people. Keep that positivity in the chat and tell other people, go get the money. If you got $800 a week ago, go get another $800 this week. Keep on doing that. Coming up next is the 11 o'clock show. This video will automatically take you there. And then we go into our afternoon's programming. We got a great day with us. Get that incredible membership signed up, and I will see you throughout the day. Stay informed, stay focused, have a beautiful day. The toast is toasting, the butter was buttering. The bacon was missing. Supply chain disruption on that one still. And stay with Lalate for more.